boy. Welcome back. We have a fun one here with part 1 of episode 10 of Archie Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonics say, "I'm Sonic." "No, I'm Sonic." "No, me." For the first time, I'm beside myself. Sonic the Hedgehog in Night of 1,000 Sonics. Part 1. What is that thing, Sonic? I'm not quite sure, Princess, but it looks awfully familiar. My guess would be that it's some sort of doorway to another dimension of life. Whoa! Something's coming through. Get down. Frizzet. Plop. Sonic? He's you. Only he's a cyborg. Click. We're processing. Click. We're attack mode. Zing. Whoosh. Whoa! Chill out, heavy metal dude. We're on your side. I hope. I don't understand. How can there be a Sonic and a Sonic cyborg? Now I remember. Something like this happened to me once before. That doorway must have been an exit. From the cosmic interstate. You can get anywhere from there. Last time I took a wrong turn and ran into an evil version of myself. Trust me, it was not a pretty sight. In theory, there are hundreds, thousands, maybe even gazillions of other similar universes. And just as many different versions of me. That's the fact, Jack. Click. We're explanation mode. My universe is a dark and terrible place where our Dr. Robotnik turned the freedom fighters into cyborgs. But that proved to be a fatal mistake. With our new half-animal, half-mechanical bodies, we were powerful enough to march on Robotropolis and confront Robotnik for what we hoped would be our final battle. We were wrong. To win the war, Robotnik subjected himself to his own roboticization process. With crushing results. Boom! The resistance was terminated. And I fled into the cosmic interstate in search of allies to fight this new menace. Robotnik was pure evil, but what he has since become is infinitely worse. Now he threatens all universes, including your own. Don't sweat it, Chrome Dome. Me, myself, and I will put a stop to that. Several hundred side trips across the cosmic interstate later. I suppose you're all wondering why I called you here today. To put it bluntly, fellow hedgehogs, a crisis is upon us. Look at all the different Sonics. I wonder how many there are. That's a good question, dear reader. How many could you find? One of Robotnik's countless counterparts has conquered his universe. The question is, what are we going to do about it?
You'll do nothing, hated hedgehog.
Huh? Who?
Fall before the forces of Robotnik.
End of part 1. Sonic the Hedgehog in Night of 1,000 Sonics, part 2.
Well done, Sonic the Hedgehog. By gathering your hedgehog brothers, you've saved me the time and trouble of tracking them down. Soon this universe, and all others, shall belong to Robotnik.
Harumph! Who does that upstart think he is? He thinks he's me. And he's right, in a way. Regardless. Click. If any Robotnik is destined to rule the known universe, it won't be Robotnik. It'll be me. Crash. Bop. Clank. Bzzzt. Bink. Bok. Hey, kids. Paste this page onto a sheet of thin cardboard, then cut out the dotted lines and build your own SWAT bots. Don't forget to use safety scissors.
What? My shadow SWATbots destroyed? Who dares? I dare. The true Dr. Ivo Robotnik. And your floating image doesn't scare me. This is my world, and it's not big enough for the both of us. Be gone with you. As you wish. But I shall return. Paff.
That's one down, and one to go.
You fools! Do you really think he'd give up so easily? I certainly wouldn't. Since this menace is a threat to all our interests, I propose we cease our private battles and pool our resources.
This stinks worse than last week's chili dogs, Doc. But when you're right, you're right.
Thump, bots, and freedom fighters, I call this meeting to order. Ahem.
Why do others talk? Why not fight? This one is big, strong, strongest one there is. No need help. What can little ones do?
Thoom.
What can we do?
Spring. Shove.
Does this answer your question? Knock it off, you guys. This man has a plan.
In order to second-guess our mutual adversary, I've had to think like him, which means he's definitely searching for a way to destroy us all. And he could accomplish this goal if he had the Giant's Hand, an alien weapon of great power. My genius has located the weapon's likely position within the region known as the Neutral Zone. And we need to dispatch a squadron of Sonics across the cosmic interstate to retrieve it. Go now, quickly. For the sooner the Giant's Hand is in my hands, the sooner Ivo Robotnik will rule. How uncharacteristically ironic. My fleshy other self has allied himself with a legion of Sonics. Fortunately,
Click.
I've saved the worst for last.
Hey, what's shaking? Where am I?
Where your evil can be put to good use, my friend. Listen well, and I shall tell you all you need to know. Ha 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 ha.
End of part 2. Sonic the Hedgehog in Night of 1,000 Sonics, part 3? Bump-a-bump-a-bump. Bump.
Oof.
What's wrong, Sonic? Why the sudden stop? If you'd watch where we're going, you'd see for yourselves. Huh? Now what? Do we beat feet this way? Or that-a-way? Maybe we should split up. Nah, that trick never works. According to Robotnik's map, we head that-a-way. Only, there is no that-a-way. Just a big empty space. A colorless void. Robotnik did claim the route ran along the border of the neutral zone.
Yeah? So?
So sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go. In the neutral zone, there is no color. Guess it's all up to you Sonic readers, so break out your crayons and markers and color these Sonics true blue. There it is, the Giant's Hand. I wonder if a real giant once wore it. I wonder what it does. You'll find out soon enough, Blue Boy. Pow! The hard way. Zorch, Zorch. Incoming. Hey, who? Gulp. It's our evil twin. And an army of Robo-Robotnik's shadow SWATbots. Screech! Correctamundo, goody two-shoes. Nice to see you again. Not. Me and old Robo-Robotnik are in cahoots. And, once these black metal jacket types have done their thing, I'll be the one and only Sonic.
Not so fast, Shades. Zip. 'Cause in case you've forgotten, we're all Sonic.
Rumble.
Ha! Your buddies can swat my bots, but the Giant's Hand and I are headed back to home base.
You and it aren't going anywhere. Except down, trip, thud, and out.
Smooth move. You may have me, but Robo's computer sensors have targeted and teleported the hand.
Paff.
Right into Robo's clutches.
At last, the Giant's hand is mine. Now, with the press of a single button, the Giant's hand will unfold and encase me.
Click.
Within the most powerful engine of destruction the universe has ever known. Hedgehogs beware. Now inside the control console, I command the might of Giant Borg. And together, we shall destroy all Sonics. Thoom, 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 thoom.
End of part 3. Hey kids, let's color this classic cover of everyone's favorite dynamic duo, Batman and Robin, Sonic and Tails. So dig out your crayons and have fun.
Sonic the Hedgehog in Night of 1,000 Sonics, Part 4. We failed, Sonic. Robo-Robotnik snatched the Giant's hand out from under our noses. And now he and his giant Borg are wreaking havoc across the face of Mobius, crushing everything in their path. We've got to stop them.
Tell me something I don't know, Princess. Like how?
This is all your fault. No, it's yours.
No, yours.
Oh, be quiet. This is nobody's fault. Pointing fingers at one another won't get us anywhere. Besides, we don't have enough fingers. Why can't you guys act more like our little friends did before? They're small. But they know that by working together, the whole can be greater than the sum of its parts.
Shove. Snap. She's right. Divided we fall, but together...
You don't have to make a speech, Blue Guy. We understand.
We'll take Robo-Robotnik and his walking tin can down. At any costs.
Whoa, look at the size of that thing.
He's big all right, but in my universe, I fought others who were even bigger. And defeated them, just as we shall defeat Robo-Robotnik and his giant Borg. Spare me the false bravado, you red, white, and blue buffoon. While I control the power of Giant Borg, you are all less than nothing. Thoom. Farewell, my miniature enemies. It's been fun.
Oh.
But the outcome was never in doubt.
Now, while he's off balance, let's hit him with everything we've got.
Crash.
Oh. That's the end of Giant Borg.
But what about Robo-Robotnik? Clunk.
This does not compute.
Alas, poor Robo. Guess the big guy finally lost his head.
I'll take that. And I won't be back. Hasta la vista, Hedgehog.
Incredible. Upon destruction, Giant Borg is broken down into interlocking parts, like a jigsaw puzzle. And they're mine. All mine.
You were saying?
Curses. Foiled again. And again. And again.
We can't leave these parts lying around. Who knows if they could be connected to reform Giant Borg?
I've got a great idea. With its interlocking parts scattered to the four corners of creation, I don't think we'll be hearing from Giant Borg anytime soon.
Are you sure the pieces will be safe with them?
Hey, if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust?
End. As in, the end.
moving on to part 2 of episode 10, issue 20 of Archie Sonic the Hedgehog. Sally says, "We dedicate this statue to Sonic, the true hero who sacrificed himself for freedom. I can't believe he's really gone." Has Dr. Robotnik finally beaten Sonic? Find out in this issue's story, That's the Spirit. Sonic the Hedgehog in That's the Spirit. "Sonic, this is crazy. If the SWAT bots see us, we'll never locate and destroy Robotnik's antimatter machine." Chill, Sal. We've got to take risks. Besides, this gives us a chance to chat. Thunk. Vroom. How can you make jokes? With an antimatter device, Robotnik could make himself and all his bots invisible and unstoppable. Beep boop. Stop, Sonic. Listen to Nicole. Huh? Screech. Beep boop. I am picking up a heavy concentration of antimatter emissions. Beep boop beep. Be careful, Sonic. That must be Robotnik's antimatter machine. Have you seen Robotnik lately? This could be his new food processor. That's weird. There's no guards around. Doesn't matter. They couldn't stop me, and neither could Robotub. Beep. Well what? Think I'm not tough enough to get the job done? No, it's... You sound unsure. Zoom. No skin off my spines. Gotta juice and sabotage this oversized lava lamp. Sonic, wait! It could be a trap. Clang. Huh? Oh no! The entrance is sealed. Sonic is trapped. Bonk. Why didn't he listen? Sally was right. Sal, can you hear me?
No, but I can, Hedgehog.
Eek.
I started the rumor about my antimatter machine to lure you here. The truth is, I failed at getting the device to work. But the antimatter won't matter once you've been roboticized. And your speed won't help you because there's no escape.
There's still a chance. I'll set Rotor's homemade bomb to go off. And cut through that door with a sonic spin before it explodes. Yipes! I tripped. Ba-boom! Hours later. Sally, are you alright? You were supposed to meet us here an hour ago, sugar. There was an explosion at Robotnik's headquarters. I barely got out alive. Where's Sonic? He was caught in the explosion. There's no way he could have survived. Sally, what are you saying? I'm saying that Sonic is gone, Tails. He sacrificed himself to destroy a device that would have doomed the freedom fighters. He died a hero. Phooey! I don't believe it. Sonic is the greatest, and nothing could destroy him. You must put your face to the facts, Tails. Sonic was always so full of the spirit. And now, he is the spirit. Is this really the end of Sonic? Keep reading. Dear reader, due to the sad turn of events, the Sonic logo is no longer needed. But wait, is that a word balloon emerging from the debris? In That's the Spirit, Part 2. Thunk. Wham. Man, somebody has seriously disregarded the no smoking policy in this place. Ha! I knew I could do it. Robotnik thought he could trap me, but I saw right through his trick. Clang. Whoa! That steel door just missed me. But it couldn't have. Yow! Where'd I go? I can't see myself. Something strange is going on here. I've got to get back to Knothole. Soon. There's the gang. Hey guys, it's me. It's... Sonic?
And so we dedicate this statue to our fallen comrade, Sniffle, the bravest freedom fighter of them all.
Woof.
Sonic the... What kind of heroic statue is that, Rotor? It was the best I could do, Sally. Tails is our best artist, but he wouldn't take the job. I refuse to believe that my buddy Sonic is dead.
Tails is right, dudes. See? I'm right here. Check it out.
Get real, Tails. From now on, we'll be fighting Robotnik without Sonic's help.
No, you won't, Sal. Just turn around and... eep! It's no use. They can't see me, hear me, or even touch me. I'm a ghost. I might as well go live by myself in the forest. What am I saying? I can't live anywhere. Later, there must be some advantage to being a ghost. Let's see. I don't have to fight any bots. I don't have to eat my vegetables. I'll save money on Halloween costumes. Who am I kidding? Being a ghost is totally uncool. I might as well be a rock. Bonk. Ow, 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 ow.
Huh? Sploing? Splop?
Hey, that hurt. But a ghost can't feel anything. And that frog seems to have heard my voice. Wait a Mobian minute. I know what happened. When the antimatter machine exploded, it must have made me invisible, unsolid, and silenced my voice somehow. And now, I'll bet 2 of those effects wore off. Let's see. Chomp, chomp. Boing, plop. Howdy, big fella.
Huh? Wee oink.
Yes! 'Cause now I'm solid, louder than a rock star, but I'm still invisible. I'll juice home and tell the gang I'm not a ghost.
Back at Knothole.
There's no one here. What's this? Oh no! If they try to take on Robotnik, they'll be annihilated.
Dear Sonic, I know you're alive, so I left this note. We're on our way to Robotropolis to avenge your death. Your loyal pal, Tails. P.S. If you are dead, then pay no attention to this letter.
End of Part 2. Sonic the Hedgehog in. That's the spirit.
Part 3.
Sonic the Hedgehog is dead. Let us observe a respectful moment of silence.
Wahoo! Yee-haw! Yippee!
Sonic is destroyed. Mobius is mine. And no one can stop me. No one.
Except the other freedom fighters, sir.
Insect. Do you dare suggest that the freedom fighters can defeat me without the cursed hedgehog?
No, not at all, sir. I simply meant that they are going to try to defeat you, oh hostile one. Observe, they're trying to approach the city.
What? Fetch the buzzer bot, Snively. I don't think this day could get any better, but it's about to.
Meanwhile, just outside Robotropolis, you all know the plan. One of us has somehow got to find Robotnik and force him to surrender once and for all. Sonic gave his life for our cause. Now it's up to us to finish the job. Suppose Robotnik finds us before we find him. There they are, sir.
Excellent. I'll snatch them up like little worms and drop them into the roboticizer. Descend.
Yes, sir.
Hope you guys don't mind that I hitched a ride.
Who said that?
I'll take over these controls for now, thank you.
Whoa!
Robotnik, I am the ghost of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've come to take my revenge on you.
I don't believe in ghosts. This is a trick. I'm going to...
Zoom. Robotnik.
Zoom. Stop. I believe. What do you want?
I want you to give Mobius back to the freedom fighters, exercise, and get a hairpiece. Now get out of here.
I'm going. Out of my way, Snively. Oof. Snively, how dare you jump before me?
Sorry, sir.
There they go, and just in time. I'm starting to be visible again. I'll ditch this bird bot and then join the gang.
You'd better let me land first.
You're sure to, sir. Later.
I still can't figure it out. Robotnik just bailed out of his plane, and then it just flew away. I thought for sure he was going to attack us. I bet it was Sonic who stopped Robotnik. Oh, Tails. When are you going to admit that Sonic is...
Hey, dudes.
It's Sonic! He's alive!
One explanation later. And so, Robotnik probably still thinks I'm a ghost.
I wonder how we can take advantage of that.
Don't worry, Princess. Snively won't see to that. Sonic? Alive? I should alert Dr. Robotnik at once.
Then again, how many people can say they've been exorcised by a ghost?
I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't... Whew. Whew.
Boing!
Wait, does not compute.
The end. Princess Sally in Deadliest of the Species. Prologue.
Fatoon. Click.
Whir.
Zap. Frizzet.
Tappity tap tap. Security lock override.
Whoosh.
Click. Decryption in progress. Access code established. Command link achieved.
Destruct sequence engaged. 21, 20, 19, 18.
Click.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
Thump. Huh?
12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Ka-checked.
Who are you?
Would have thought that'd be obvious, love. I'm the bloke with the knockout gas belt, ready to put you to sleep. 7, 6, 5, 4. Now explain yourself, or it's into the land of dreams for you. 3.
Look, whoever you are, we don't have time for this. We need to get out of here before the explosion.
2. Explosion. What explosion? 1.
Kaboom!
That explosion.
Oh, nicely done, love. Saved me the trouble of blowing the place to Kingdom Come myself.
Happy to oblige. An enemy of Robotnik's is a friend of mine. Call me Sally.
Sally? As in Princess Sally? Geoffrey St. John, late of His Majesty's Secret Service, current leader of the Rebel Underground. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Rebel Underground? I wasn't aware of any.
We pride ourselves on maintaining a low profile, milady. On the QT, so to speak.
It's a pretty well kept secret, all right, Mr. St. John. I wonder what other tricks you have up your sleeve.
The end. For now. Well, well, well. That's the end of this episode. And we finally see the introduction of everybody's most hated character, Geoffrey St. John. Sorry about the absolutely horrific Australian accent. I'll try to get better at it in future issues. After this, not immediately, but he will eventually become pretty much a mainstay to the series. If you're new to Archie Sonic, you'll come to understand why people don't really like Geoffrey. And he's going to have a big role to play in the very next episode after this one, because even though we just had the Sonic in Your Face special, right after this is the Sally Super Special. And we're going to see a lot of Geoffrey in that one, so I hope you're excited. And until next time, catchphrase.
My guess would be that it's some sort of doorway.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down with your bad self.
Damn, dude. That Sonic is jacked. I imagine he comes from a universe where everybody is that like absolutely just fucking ripped. So I just imagine what like a ripped Adonis Robotnik might look like. Sonic the Hedgehog in Night of 1,000 Sonic.
Don't forget to use safety scissors. Yeah, because those are the best at cutting through cardboard. Aw, dang, I forgot. This issue introduces one of the most important characters to the entire Sonic franchise, Party Hat Sonic.
And now he and his giant Borg are wreaking havoc across the face of Mobius, crushing everything in their path.
Nice exposition, Sal.
But in my universe, I fought others who were even bigger.
Did you win?
Sure.
But what about Robo Robotnik?
He's fucking dead. Holy shit, we cut his head off. We can't leave these parts lying around. Who knows?
Oh, that's Sally. We can't leave these parts. That must be the.
There's still a chance. I'll set Roboters homemade Roboters. Roboters. There's still a chance. I'll set Dang it.
The bravest freedom fighter of them all. Man, this is one of the reasons why I like Antoine in the early issues. My boy over here is giving Sonic so much respect, even though Sonic never gives him any at all. From now on, we'll be fighting Robotnik without Sonic's help.
No, you won't, Sal. You guys are gonna lose without me. It's no use. 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 But a ghost can't feel anything.
How do you know? You ever met a ghost? You ever talked to one? You ever asked them if they feel stuff? It's like, Dear Sonic, I know you're alive, so I left this note. And then it's just a picture of Dick Butt. One of us has somehow got to find Robotnik and force him to surrender, once and for all. That's a terrible plan. That's a nothing plan.
There they are, sir.
Oh.
There they are, sir.
Wait.
There they are, sir.